speak with the homeowner, who told me that it was so shocking that she got a phone call and she rushed over here. She said that her son was actually on the property a little earlier, so it's really hard to kind of put together that someone was actually on her property. But take a look at this video. We were able to obtain that video from a nearby homeowner. Shows what that scene looked like maybe an hour or so ago, as several law enforcement agents were here on scene. Excuse me. With big guns, heavy police presence, K-9 unit walking onto that property, trying to get Massey out of that house. And, 6 weeks to the date, this has been, all hands-on approach and effort from several law enforcement agencies to get the remaining two escapees back into custody. So now we have one still on the run. But that homeowner says that that she just rushed over here, frantic, wondering what happened. And just to give you a little perspective here, the property where he was captured is actually two homes on the property, so we're not clear on which property Massey was in. She do tell me that there is a tenant that lived on the property, but they were not home at the time. She says she's still trying to learn more details from law enforcement agents. And I know you guys have been speaking with several people. We heard from the U.S. Marshals who said this was a joint effort, but I want to let you all listen to what that homeowner told us, speaking from behind her fence.
I'm frustrated too. I don't know what's happening. They say this is going on, and I get here and I don't even see a cop. So, it's a pretty quiet neighborhood. It's kind of shocking, but hey, things like this happen. We just have to, kind of.
And what the homeowner told me, that it's a quiet neighborhood. Several people who live in this area have echoed that exact same thing, that this is a quiet neighborhood. They heard a huge commotion, came out to check and see what was going on, and that's when they saw the heavy police presence. The homeowner also telling us that she's not familiar with, some of the people, and she's trying to, make sense of what happened here, trying to piece it together herself, but she's really looking for answers. She says she's just finding out from us who were here in front of her home. So we will have more from that homeowner and bring you the very latest on air and online. Reporting live in Hollygrove, Jonah Gilmore, WTSU News.
All right, Governor Jeff Landry just posting this statement to social media saying it's the final countdown. Thanks to our incredible state police for their continued dedication in taking these criminals off the street.
And Attorney General Liz Murrow also posted on X saying Antoine Massey has finally been recaptured in the Hollygrove area of New Orleans. He'll now face additional charges for his role in the escape, and I'll ensure that he will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Great work by all of our law enforcement partners, end quote from Attorney General Liz Murrow.
Stay tuned for updates and coverage on new cases. Like and subscribe.